So welcome back to another video. Medyo matagal-tagal na naman ako nawala kasi as usual maraming ginagawa, kunyari. Pero yun, so for this video, ang pag-uusapan natin is film scoring. As in, actual film scoring. Sa wakas, 'di ba? Earlier this year, may nakausap akong short film animator na sobrang galing gumawa. Ang pangalan is David Armsby. He's from UK. Yes, international na tayo. Yun, so yun, nakausap ko siya about his new film na ilalabas. Tapos tinanong ko lang siya kung gusto niya bang makipag-collaborate with me. Although medyo na late to kasi may tinabaho pa akong isa. Anyway, ito yung film niya. Ang title nito is Sharp Teeth. It's an animation about dinosaurs. So before everything else or anything else, panoorin muna natin para swabe tayo. Op, shh. Yun yung ano natin. Sharp Teeth by David Armsby. I'll leave a link sa description ng channel niya. Please check it out. Sobrang galing niya gumawa ng films. Tsaka yung style niya is very eerie. So, kung yun ang trip niyo, magugustuhan niyo yung mga gawa niya. Anyway, simulan na natin. Sa yung film na to, na-enjoy ko yung score kasi kung mapapansin niyo, wala siyang dialogue. Wala siyang kahit ano. So, literally, yung music yung nag-dictate ng emotion, yung feelings. The way na nag-flow yung story, parang lahat dictated by music, which is gustong-gusto ko. Lalo na kunyari may project ako na dance production. Gustong-gusto ko yun na parang ako yung may malaking part when it comes to storytelling. So, yun. Simulan na natin. Kung papansin nyo, may mga tags ako dito or markers. For example, ito. Typically kasi, sa film, binibigyan tayo ng cue sheet. na doon nakasulat yung mga scenes na lalagyan natin ng music, lalagyan ng ganito, yung type ng music na ilalagay, gaano kahaba, saan mag-e-end, at kung ano-ano pa. Pero yun, tapos based siya sa time code, kung makikita nyo yung 1607, ito. Hindi kita eh. Pero yun, based sa time code usually ang cue sheet. Tapos andun yung emotions, andun yung gusto mong, basta yung gustong palabasin ng director. Pero, dito kasi sa project na to, walang binigay sa akin cue sheet. So, as in, may total freedom ako kung paano ko isusulat yung music. So, ang ginawa ko is, sa scene na to, syempre yung baby, binigyan ko ng melody. Very simple lang siya. Very subtle. Tapos very simple. Oh. Okay na. So, yun yung start natin. And then, showcase natin yung interaction ng mother saka nung baby. Pero very simple pa rin. Kung titignan nyo, actually, ang maririnig nyo lang is ito. Kasi itong piano, saka yung cello. Kasi yung iba, ambient factors na eh. Pero, pakinggan nyo yung melody. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yung melody na yan. Kasi ang melody na to, sa una kasi, I wanted people to think, or I wanted the audience to think na it's for the baby triceratop. Pag isa lang ba triceratop? Pero pag marami, triceratops. Hindi ko alam. Pero anyway, yun. So parang interaction nila, dito ko showcase. Na parang it's still about the baby. And note the baby. So yung the baby natin, mamaya, pag-uusapan din natin yan. Pero pagdating dito sa part na to, ito. Kung mapapansin niyo, biglang lumaki, naging very orchestral, very huge, very powerful. Kasi, ang gusto ko i-showcase dito is yung dinosaur world, kumbaga. So, talagang ginawa kong grand. Yung clip CPU ko yun, sorry. Bibili na ako ng bago, promise, pag nagkapera ako. Joke lang, kaka-upgrade ko lang ng RAM. Tama na. Anyway. So, tuloy natin. Yun yung parang new world. Yun yung new world feel. Tapos itong, stop. Tapos itong, moon. Yung purple moon eh. Ito yung parang emphasis na biglang shift ng mood. So, yan. So, parating na yung T-Rex. Ngayon, gusto ko ipakita to kasi kung mapansin nyo, basically, it's the same world na pinag-uusapan natin. Ito yung pinakamaganda dyan. Yung buong thing na to, nagre-revolve lang sa isang lugar. Pagdating dito, same pa rin. I had to show the fear of the characters. Kasi, syempre, yung tumatakbo siya. Ano ba to? Hindi ko na alam kung anong dinosaur yan eh. Pero yun, you have to show the fear na parang yan, kinakabahan silang lahat. So, very ambient lang yung synth. And then, shift ng color. Pagdating dito, shift ng color. From purple to red. So, parang showing the fear. Yon, yung scene na yon, kung makikita nyo sa marker, ang pangalan niya Cold. Kasi itong scene na to, gusto ko i-emphasize yung mismong pangyayari, yung mismong event. Parang contrast siya, kumbaga. very intense yung scene pero walang music. Yun ang term nila kasi dun sa areas na walang music pagdating sa film is cold. Very heightened na yung emotions dito eh. Yun. So it's the best way to contrast tong New World na parang wow, awesome, to something like this, very emotional, to contrast the highs and the lows. Gets? Suabe? O yun. And then music shift. Explain ko muna yung melody na yun. Yung melody na to, ang gusto kong i-showcase dyan is yung grief and guilt. So yung grief and guilt ng mother. Yung grief na, syempre, namatay yung anak niya. And yung guilt na parang she could have done something else. It's the same melody that will give contrast sa susunod na scene, which is yung T-Rex. Hindi siya raptor, sorry talaga. Which is this one, yung shift. Yun. Pakinggan nyo yung melody pataas. Kasi in this scene, parang showcase yung parehas sila na, kumbaga parehas silang nanay. Parehas silang ginagawa yung best nila para maalagaan yung babies nila. Kaya pagdating dito, dito lang. Kung makikita nyo, may mga raptors din na maliliit. And then, yung melody kanina. Yung, sabi ko nga kanina, nung simula, it's not about the baby triceratop. Isa lang itop. Hindi ko talaga, alam ko triceratops, kahit marami, pero hindi ko alam. Paki-google nga, wala akong oras mag-google eh. Plus, the way David made it or created the film, ganun din eh, parang full circle, parang circle of life. Kaya kung makita niyo yung ending scene, very, very reversed. Dito sa, ayan, sa 2:36, the mother and the child. Sa, dito, 18 seconds in, 20 seconds in, mother and the child. So, yun yung contrast. Mother and the child, ay, yun. And then ending with the same way how he started, the egg. So, I used the same melody para magkaroon din yung audience ng feeling na parang, sorry, napanood ako. It's the exact same melody sa simula. Pakinggan mo. Literally copy-paste lang siya. Diba? Pero dito kasi may oh my God, may accompaniment siya. Accompaniment. Ano ba talaga? Hindi ko rin alam eh. May accompaniment din siya. Pero pagdating dito, as in, solo yung melody para i-emphasize din na yung melody na yun or yung emotion na gusto mong maramdaman or yung gusto kong iparamdam sa'yo as the viewer, as the audience is mother taking care of the child. That's it. The mother doing anything and everything it can to take care of its child. And then ending with the same almost the same scene. Iba lang yung showcase na dinosaur. So yun yung strategy ko pagdating sa film na to. To end this, when it comes to film scoring, hindi siya palakihan. Hindi siya pahabaan ng utin. Hindi siya pagandaan. Hindi yung parang, pakinggan mo yung score ko. Ang galing ko magsulat. O, tingnan mo, kaya akong magsulat ng makapal na orkestra. It's not about that. Sa trailer siguro pwede yun. Pagandahan, paramihan ng hits. Pero when it comes to film scoring, you have to be subtle when it's time to be subtle. You have to be powerful when it's time to be powerful. You have to be grand when it's time to be grand. That's the proper way of film scoring. You have to serve the film. If you can make it work with 2 instruments, go. So yun. Before I end this, parang awa nyo na. Sige na. May Facebook page na ako ngayon. Paulo Estero Music. Please like the page. And kakatapos ko lang gawin yung website ko. If you're interested, please check it. Yung pauloesteromusic.ml. And also, check David Armsby's channel. Ang pangalan ng channel niya is Dead Sound. Please check it out. Sobrang galing niya mag-animate. Please give him support. And that's it. So, thank you for watching. As usual, hindi ko alam kung paano umalis. 5, 4, 3, 2,